What's up guys? This time on Legacy 4x4 we're working on a first gen Dodge. We're going to drop the rear end with a C-notch kit, put some shock mounts in there, and also throw a sway bar in for a customer. So let's just get right to it. So I got this side done, passenger side I did first. So what the customer supplied me was this C-notch kit. I didn't have to make these brackets. All I have to do is install them, weld on some shock mounts and weld on some sway wire mounts. So this is all this customer shop requires. To install these C-notch kits, all I did was cut the frame. I used my Everlast Pyroplasma 52i, great machine, makes life easy. Cut the frame, use that also to cut out some bolt holes. I bolted the kit up first, and then I added some stitch welds for safety. They're about 6-inch stitches, 3 on the top, 2 on the sides, 2 on the bottom. Just that's after the bolting kit. The bolts are providing most of the structure, welds are just for safety. Besides that, that's really all there is to it to installing this kit. So without further ado, let's get to the other side. Alright, so as usual, not the most fun. It's old metal, not prepped to its fullest extent, so it doesn't always work out super well, but that C-notch is in, so I can say that's done. And I guess I should tell you, these small little coils right here, these aren't temporary, these are only temporary suspension. The shock mounts is what the customer wants to run the shocks to, so that's what's going on with those before anyone starts thinking that that's going to be the real suspension. But as you can see, dropped on both sides. I have to reinsert that coil on this side and then throw the shock mounts in. So, you know, without further ado, let's start talking about these shock mounts. So the shock mounts are another customer supplied, you know, item of just needs installing, I guess is the best way to say it. And like I said, these came from a saran wrap plastic bag in his truck, and he just wants them thrown on the axle at about a 45-degree angle. Where that bolt is right there will be the upper mount. Somewhere on the axle will be the lower mount. But yeah, let's zap on those mounts real quick and see if the customer is satisfied with that, or if he wants any additional welding done to this. That's a wrap for those shock mounts. It's as easy as that for throwing them in and welding them in. Those will hold. As you can see, I double passed and triple passed some spots that needed it, and they point right up to where those upper ones are going to be. Those are going to be some little shocks. I don't do lowered cars that much. I usually do 4x4s, obviously, so those are like some 6-inch shocks. That's crazy to me. But yeah, that's it. It's done. It's sitting a little uneven because this spring is compressed. They don't fit. The springs don't fit in the C-notch, obviously. That one fits pretty well. This one's a little fatter, doesn't fit, so it's, you know, kind of putting up a little bit, but I promise the frame is straight, and it's not like it's like welded unevenly. It's time to start cleaning up and throwing the bed back on and telling the customer to come pick up this loud, obnoxious lowered Dodge. Alright, well, you saw it sitting all cockeyed. It's because they've got their coils in it. One's all the way up, one's halfway compressed. It's pushing the frame, the back of the bed up, and it's keeping it uneven. It just kind of looks like shit. So, but I know that's the reason why, and I kind of, you know, I hate finishing projects when it looks like shit. But what can you do? The customer wants to drive it home, and not just going to send it home, it just leaves. And those are his temporary options. So I'm just going to let him know he needs to replace those as soon as possible in order to get that flat look that he wants. And yeah, we're gonna send him on his way. So that's it for that one, guys. Stay tuned. 39's in the shop getting tuned up. Dodge has some updates coming in, some interior updates. We're also gonna weld the rear in that, try and blow it up. And yeah, so stay tuned for those two, guys. I'll catch you guys next time.